Hey everybody, today I'm showing you this cool retro pixel speaker. It can act as a timer. You can display your art on it. It looks like a retro computer, one of those old monitors, for example. It has an LED matrix. Battery lasts up to 8 hours. It works with the app on your smartphone or tablet. These guys were kind enough to send me this to test. Tiny. This is everything that you get. This itself is the case that's holding it, so you open it like this to remove the speaker. Looks like a retro computer, but fits in the palm of your hand. So you have these keys for changing the light. You have the ability to increase and decrease the volume. In the back, you'll be able to find your USB-C port. You'll also be able to see your memory card slot, showing the time. You can go through all these different designs. That's the music mode. I can change the volume with this easily without even using the app. So I'm actually playing a game. As far as the size, don't forget to check the bottom of this because you have other things, including the guide and the USB cable. This is just a portable case for it. For starters, this has a voice memo mode. You hold this and then you talk. I'm recording something. If I hold this again, and then you talk, I'm recording something. If I hold this again, these buttons allow you to switch between different modes. This gives you the access to the menu. So you have your music mode, you have your music, you have your pixel art, you have your alarm clock, you have your game. As far as your games, so when you go here, let's say I go to my games, I can switch between different modes. Let's say a standard one, which is this. I'm going to start. I can go back and forth. You also have the ability to draw. In drawing mode, it's very simple. You select that, then choose what you want to draw. This is removable, so you don't have to put this there. This is the bottom. These are non-slip. You have these lights. This looks cool during the day, but it's even better at night. Small enough to fit in the palm of my hand. Make sure that you're connected before using the app. Now we go to the app, then you find the device, which way you're connecting. So I disconnect it from that. I'm going to connect to that. As soon as I connect it, it's synced. So if I go here now and select the alarm and choose how loud is it gonna get? Let's see. Seems to me gradually got louder. You see that light here? That's supposed to give you feedback on your battery life. At least that's my understanding. That's your battery indicator there. This also has tools. This is your toolbox, your stopwatch. This is your timer. It's a pretty cool timer. This is your noise meter. So when I talk loud, it's showing what's happening. So that was the audio. What about, that was a timer. There are various pixel art designs for you to choose from. You can also design your own, access over thousands of them through the app. These keys have lights, like a mechanical keyboard, the small form factor. Try this, for example. See, as soon as I tap, it changes. So all these things are available. Here you have access to all kinds of features. I can change the color. I can change the scrolling speed. I can go to visualizer. When I talk, it reacts. There are various designs available. Another design, I can go with something even more fun. So you choose, let's say that. And when I talk, you see it sort of reacts to it. You can go through the effects here. You see, just look at the keys there. So these are the light effects. So there are many of them available that you can play around with. You can also change the color of this. I can turn it on and back on. If you go to this section of the app, it shows you what you can set up. You can have the time settings changed to how often you want it. You can change your default settings. So if I go with custom one, what is custom one? Custom one is here. So this is one. I can select all these to go through and play. So I uploaded that. Start with that. See, that's what I chose. It's connected to Bluetooth. See, that's the design that I chose. If I go to the music section for visualizer, if I add that, I can add it. Let's say this. Let's see how it works. So when I talk, that's what happens. There are various ways to customize different designs.
When we think of matter, we usually picture solids, liquids, gases, and maybe plasma. In conditions like ultra-cold temperatures near absolute zero or the crushing pressures inside stars, they exhibit motion in their lowest energy state.
I'm going to measure audio level. This is the max audio level. So let's see what the device itself says.
Thermionic condensates form from particles like electrons pairing up to flow without resistance.
If I go to the app, you can customize the light on that, move that around to change the color of the screen, the light effects for the keys. I can also turn off the light for the keys if you don't want it to have that effect. I personally like this effect the best. Just it's sitting on a desk. Get this cable to charge. Once you connect your adapter, this icon here, so it gives you feedback that it's charging. You can also see that light there. That's your indicator light. Deep State is the name of that song. This button here is the button for music. Now you need to have a memory card. I don't have that there. You can also pair it to your Android device. I'm just going to do that. I'm going to connect to that. See, it's connected. It shows the Bluetooth sign. You can increase the audio. And when I increase the audio there, it's increased here as well. Once you're there, you go to your faces. You have various faces to choose from. These are different colors and you can change them if you want. So these are highly customizable. I actually like this very much because it also has a sound visualizer. Display the temperature like that. You can have your calendar. You can change brightness here. So if you need that, you can do that. Save a little bit of battery if you go with something lower. This is just images that you can display. I can shake to change brightness, so that's a feature that's available here. This is the max light intensity. This is the minimum or close to it. This is the minimum, is pretty much turned off, but that's the maximum. You can do a whole lot with this. You can, for example, record a voice message. So here is something that it was doing with this. I can do with the app as well. I can hold to record. I can create a new animation here. Let's do that. So this is just an example. I can slow it down. There is a pixel coloring mode available. It's pretty relaxing. As soon as I do it, it shows up on that. This is more than a music player. It can also help you sleep. These relaxing sounds, I can change these. I can go to the planner section, add, let's say, learn Python. We're just going to do that. Let's just do that. So it just reminded me. I can go here and write some text. Let's say I can choose the effect. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. It's playing it, so it's showing my site. These are the different effects that are available. A mixer option is also available. So you have all these different instruments to choose from. If you go to design, you have a bunch of tools. So you have your eraser, your fill. I can just draw something. Now if you want to animate, you add another one. And this time, let's say I want to do this. If I do it like that, basic animation. This is how you keep score. If you're playing with someone, you can enable notifications. Once you have set up notifications, you get notifications on these updates. So I have a countdown timer. I'm gonna go 4 minutes. If you want, you can go and delete these in the app and add the ones that work for you. I can play music through this or just through another device or podcast as well.
Multiple states at the same time and can interact with each other in ways that cannot be predicted with certainty. Logical advancements, such as computer chips and lasers, that describes the behavior of very large objects, such as planets, stars, and galaxies. This fabric can be distorted.
I pause the visualizer with this. I activate again with that. So pretty cool. Now I can play it through that as well. So lots of designs available for you to play around with and customize. As far as the weight, while you can play games on that, you can also use this as your controller. Control this game. So that's how it's done. And you can choose different games. Hey Siri, stopwatch. So I can control this with Siri as well.
Present and future.
Now I've come outside and measuring the noise in windy conditions. So it is pretty windy. Now this is a cool dodecahedron that I have, and it's sound reactive. So this thing is completely sound reactive.
A theory suggests that aliens could have established bases deep in Earth's oceans long before modern civilization emerged. Depths of our oceans remain largely unexplored.
What's neat about this is that you can also insert your memory card from here. So I've done that. Go here, you see you have your memory card slot. And that lets me play music from this. The way you do it is you put it like this in there, you press, and see it starts playing. Once your memory card is in, you press this button here to go in this mode.
Wildcats to become more intelligent. What if ancient...
That's the name of the file on the memory card. Very simple, very convenient that I don't have to be connected to a smartphone. So I brought this outside at night. I have a cat with me as well. It's interested, let's see.
Trampoline to roll towards it. Some theories even suggest gravity might arise from quantum particles called gravitons. Or, though Einstein's relativity...
It is pretty loud, even outside. See, I can go.
Gravity's true nature remains one of the universe's deepest mysteries, waiting to be unveiled.
Even reacts to sound that's coming around, like no wind noise or when I'm talking. These guys were kind enough to send me this to test. For more information, please go to the description. I'm going to include the link that you need to find this. Thanks for watching.